Hey guys, how y'all doing? With the recent trailer about the new Pokemon game called Legends ZA, I think it's time to sit down and speculate what Pokemon Legends ZA could be about and what I think it will bring to the game. Now, just from the trailer, we can already tell that it will be set during a time during X and Y. What time it would be taking place though, future, present, or past, I'm gonna guess it will probably be in the past. And you're probably wondering, why do I think that? Well, just based off the trailer, we can clearly see that the setting is in Lumiose City, but the blueprint or outline is only the current day Lumiose City. So what I'm predicting is that eventually later on, we get a more complete trailer of what Lumiose City was like in the past, and I guess the gameplay of the game. I'm going to speculate that we're going to have a game that's going to be how Lumiose was in the past and what it was like before it was built to something we know now. My reasoning for why I speculate this is because just following what I can gather from Pokemon Legends Arceus, it was set in the past before Sinnoh actually became the Sinnoh we know now. So I can speculate that we are going to be exploring and learning about the past of Lumiose City, what a place was like before it was probably named Lumiose City, the origin of how it got its name, and the origin of why the city was built in the first place, and why was it built like the way it was. I'm also going to speculate that Pokemon Legends ZA will go into exploring the lore and backstory of Zygarde. And why I think Zygarde is probably the main Pokemon you'll see is because if you see the ending of Pokemon Legends ZA, you see the ZNA has aspects of Zygarde to it. So that's what I'm guessing the main Pokemon will be. And he was originally found in Kalos. So I think they'll probably end up talking more about Zygarde on, I guess, what was his purpose in the Kalos region, right? How he came in the Kalos region. Questions I think will probably be fun to explore would probably be I guess, what was Zygarde doing for so long, right? Why was he hiding for so many years before revealing himself during present day, Kalos, and I guess my personal favorite is the origin of the Megastone. Who discovered the first Megastone? Where was the first one found? And for what Pokemon? These are questions I'm hoping that Pokemon Legends ZA will answer eventually in their games. Now, this theory is fun to speculate on, and that is, well, we know Mega Evolutions are coming back, and if this game is set in the past, as I think it is, we could potentially see when Megas were first discovered back then, even before the creation of Lumiose City. We could potentially see the first Mega Evolutions and the possibility of their success or failures of trying to figure out how the Megastone actually worked and what even was the Megastone before they figured out before they even called it the Megastone. I also don't think that we'll be exploring all of Kalos and just sticking entirely in Lumiose City because of this tweet here. It's been confirmed that Pokemon Legends ZA is an action RPG game. Even though it was expected, it wasn't confirmed until now. It's also confirmed the entire game takes place within Lumiose City. I'm especially more curious, though, on what main Pokemon that will be used in the game. Now, speculating that it will be the same as Kalos starters that we had in the beginning, but for me, I just don't think they'll be the same Kalos starters, just because that when we have Legends Arceus, we have 3 different starters from 3 different regions. Oshawott from Unova, Rowlet from Alola, and Cyndaquil from Johto. So I'm really excited to see what 3 starters that Legends ZAs will get now. I'm also really excited that if you remember I think it was Lumiose City, there's a part of Lumiose City, or these are either part of Lumiose City or part of Kalos that wasn't fully explored. So I'm hoping that that region will be explored now into the game. But what I hope the game will also will give is that we know and potentially know that Zygarde is the main legendary of this game, and we will possibly be exploring the backstory of Zygarde. But I also think that they could bring back Xerneas and Yveltal and possibly give them origin forms, like how we had Dialga and Palkia origins forms that they brought into Legends Arceus. I hope that they do the same for Xerneas and Yveltal origins forms if we get it. I hope it does look pretty cool and doesn't look really rushed, as how Palkia and Dialga look kind of rushed. And I do hope the design will be something pretty cool as like Giratina design. Alright guys, I think that's it for the video. If you guys have anything else or any questions you think you want to ask, leave in the comments below and hit that subscribe button. I'll see you all later.